Well, my background in Idaho higher education is I have 20 years of experience in the Idaho system. I have great relationships with the State Board of Education. I know how to get things done in the Idaho higher education system, so I think I'll be able to bring that background to help Idaho State University. Probably more importantly, though, than any level of experience is I come to this job with passion for the job. I have a passion for our mission, what we do, and why we do it. I come to this job with a willingness. I firmly believe that the concept of other duties as assigned is in my job description as much as it is anyone at the university. I think that I'm going to bring an outlook and an attitude, a positive attitude and a can-do attitude for the future. And maybe at the end of the day, it's about the reason that I'm here. I'm here because I really want to help Idaho State University move forward. I'm dedicated to our mission. I'm not here to build a resume. I'm not here to take a cushy retirement job. I'm here to go to work. We have a lot of work to do, and I want to help Idaho State University and this community move forward. Anytime you read the Wall Street Journal or the Chronicle of Higher Education or Inside Higher Ed, the first thing that will come out is currently in the United States there's over 4,000 colleges and universities. And what makes them successful is when they can differentiate themselves in the marketplace. What makes them distinct as a university? The great thing is Idaho State University already has most of its distinction points in place. A lot of it is how we continue to play to those strengths and how we tell that story. Just one example. There are 17 national laboratories in the United States. The entire United States of America, the federal government sponsors 17 research laboratories. We have one of them literally adjacent to our campus in Idaho Falls. That's the type of differential that we can bring to bear. Idaho State University's strength in the health sciences. There are only 172 medical schools in the United States. We have one on our campus opening in Meridian. The Idaho's only medical school will be on the campus of Idaho State University. Those are the type of differentials, those are the market differentials that will help us lead a path to our enrollment growth in the future. It's fantastic. I cannot tell you about the outpouring of support from people. I've run into people at the grocery store. I was unloading a few items into the house and people walked up to me on the street to say hello, a whole group just to say hello. The people I've met have been fantastic. I have lovely people in this community and everybody's been welcoming. And it's beyond Pocatello. It's the people that I've met all around the state who have a connection to this community, Southeast Idaho, Pocatello, Chubbuck. This is a fantastic place. My daughter is so excited to come to school here that it's been hard to keep her from packing all of her stuff starting 6 weeks ago because we weren't ready to move yet. So it's been great. Well, there's two parts to that. The first measure of success for my administration at the university is that we're building the right relationships. You know, if you asked me what's your first 90-day plan, it would be we have to build relationships with our faculty, with the community, with our students, with regional employers, with the tribal governments, with high schools. Building relationships with guidance counselors and principals in high school so they start guiding more of their students towards Idaho State University. Starting just next week, I'm going to hold a weekly meeting with members of the faculty at Idaho State University, where every week I'm going to invite 5 or 6 faculty members to a meeting where I'm going to ask them questions like, what are we doing right? What needs my attention? Where can we improve on things? Because building that relationship with the faculty is important. Out into the community, it takes on a whole new level. I really believe in that adage that every great city has a great university, and every great university is in a great city. So if we can ensure that the community and the university start thinking in the we, how do we grow? How do we prosper? How do we move forward? That builds that support between the community and the university so that we both move forward in a positive way, find mutual goals, mutual visions that we can move forward with. I think that's success. It's important to me. I'll tell you why it's important to me. It's important to me because it's important to the community. I've heard about that. I've read about it when some of these changes happen. I know that it's important to our constituents. And when things become important to our constituents, that's part of what builds your shared vision for the future. But it's also part of our culture. One of the things I discovered is so many people have a passion for this university. They love it. They are dedicated to it. And a student's experience while they're here sets them up for a lifetime made up of small little interactions with the university and their experiences on the campus. And if one that's really important to them is an eye on Red Hill, and that's what connects them to the campus, then that's the kind of thing we have to build on. Short answer, yes. We're going to find a way to put an eye on Red Hill.